It's time for the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast. Powerful and liberating business strategies you can start in 5 minutes or less. Now, here's your host, Dean Soto.
Hey, this is Dean Soto, founder of FreedomIn5Minutes.com, and we're here again with another Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast episode. Today's topic is this: learning to enjoy your downtime. That and more coming up. Okay, well, it has been a wonderful last few days. Man. Okay, so I don't know if I mentioned this in the last podcast, but I went on vacation. We ended up going to visit grandma and grandpa and great grandma and grandpa and spend some time in Palm Springs, California, which it was triple digits as far as heat was concerned, but had a blast while down there. So part of the whole Freedom in 5 Minutes philosophy or methodology is that it allows, so when you spend those 5 minutes every day, doing really high value, creating systems for yourself, creating things that allow you to scale, well, it allows you to actually enjoy your downtime. So for a long time, personally, it was really hard for me to actually enjoy being away from work and not doing the things that I was used to, And so as far as working every day, and because I enjoy what I do, so it was really difficult. So during this vacation, well, if you can't tell, I'm getting back used to being on the podcast. So getting and enjoying this vacation was very different. So it started off, we ended up getting this Airbnb over in Winchester, California. And if you don't know where Winchester is, it's kind of like, I think it's in Riverside County. It's near Edwards is that March Air Force Base, I think? March Air Force Base. But it's a super small town. It's very country. Got this Airbnb. It was at a guest house that was behind this one person's residence. And we pretty much had all 9 of us in that small little guest house. It was pretty cool, actually, because it always whenever we do stuff like that and we go and are crammed in, it just makes me really enjoy and appreciate the fact that we have a house that's big enough to accommodate us, because at least our normal house. Because, man, I've seen if you go to different countries, you see that a lot of the times in different countries, people live in flats, they live in apartments, and it's pretty much impossible for them to grow a family. So anyway, I don't know why I went off on that tangent, but we're at this Winchester house, and holy moly, the 2 littlest ones were not having it. They slept so poorly, and so we were. It was really hard on us the first night. But the cool thing was, they got sent to grandma's. They got sent to the next day. Grandma and grandpa took them, and they had a blast. We actually, for the first time in a long time, got to enjoy not having a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old around. Not because we don't love them, but man, it was so nice. It was so nice to be able to just enjoy the other kids, give them attention. We spent most of the time in the pool over at the Palm Canyon resort that we stayed at. It had a water slide. It was really cool. It was a really, really neat resort. Really cool resort, and spent a lot of time there. Went out to eat a lot as a family and just enjoyed the time together, enjoyed being with them. I spent more time in the pool and outside in those 2 days with my family than I think in the last few years. It was interesting. It was a cool experience, but one that could have only happened because of the 5 minutes a day of creating high value things, creating systems, creating processes, creating videos that turn into processes like we do with the Freedom in 5 Minute method over at freedomin5minutes.com. And which that allowed my guys to take over while I was gone. They handled the majority of stuff while I was gone. They didn't even realize that I was on vacation most of the time. Everything got handled, ended up making money while I was out there swimming, and it's all testament to spending those high value 5 minute sessions during your day, and not making excuses not to do those 5 minute, 5 minute high impact stuff. So why is this important, right? So actually, before I get into that, I went to Palm Springs, then we went to the in-laws right after that, and got to meet some of my clients down over there. And the whole time I'm just enjoying. It was so cool to just be able to be present, 100% present. So why is this important? Why am I sharing all of this with you? Well, it's important because a lot of the times we put ourselves in these self-imposed prisons. We think that we have to be Superman, that the only way things can get done is if we are the ones doing it. And we don't want to spend that short amount of time, those very short amount of time, the short strategic time, that time to be able to turn your business from a job into an actual scalable business, right? Through strategy. Trust me, I don't do it either. I don't always practice what I preach. For example, I haven't done my what's called the general's tent, where I was strategic, trying to be much more strategic during the week. Didn't do that this week, which that doesn't take that long to do, and it's super, super powerful. But I know I should do that. And it's just really making that decision every day to make it happen, right? It only takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes to sit down and go, okay, well, what are the 4 things that I need to do to really impact my business this week, rather than just putting out fires, right? So it's important because all of this is important because you don't want to get stuck. You don't want to get stuck into creating your own prison, your own job. The more that you're able to take these 5 minute decisions, 5 minute high value time, high value time, and turn them into something that allows your business to scale. The more that you do that, the more you're going to be able to spend that quality time, that present time with your family or with anybody else that you want to do, and be comfortable with that downtime. Okay. So this week, what I want you to do is just make it a resolution. Make it a mid-year resolution that you're going to spend 5 minutes creating something of value for your business that allows it to scale. So that could be a video that shows somebody how to do something. It could be just making the decision to create some process documentation, creating an outline, creating something that allows you to free yourself from the drudgery, okay? Something that allows you to free yourself from the drudgery, okay? All right, so, wow, I have to get back in the game. I have said more uhs and ahs and actuallys and basicallys and all this other stuff than I have in a long time. Wow, that's how much I enjoyed that downtime. So anyway, all right, so this is Dean Soto with freedomin5minutes.com. Go check out freedomin5minutes.com if you want to systemize your business 5 minutes at a time, completely systemize your business and have a virtual systems architect run your entire business for you, and go check out freedomin5minutes.com. But until then, I will see you in the next Freedom in 5 Minutes episode.
Thanks for listening to the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast. Now, head over to www.freedomin5minutes.com and register for our free masterclass and discover how to start systemizing and automating your entire business 5 minutes at a time. We'll see you next time on the Freedom in 5 Minutes podcast.